morning, put the tires in the clay. Back to where the deer and the antelope play. Ain't nothing between you and the wild but the will to survive. Out here it ain't man but the law of the land, y'all. Quick on the draw means a buck on the wall. It's a turkey call with a southern drawl. The real boys are fall. My playground is out in the woods, back in the sticks, this is my hood. Waking up early with nature's hand in mine. Finger on the trigger just to seal the deal. Feel the chill, shoot the kill. It's the thrill, it's the skill, it's the rush, it's the dust and grind. Living the backwoods life.
Every year in the fall, I know at least the two of you invade Missouri and like go take residency with Travis up there.
Yeah, our good buddy Travis Fleer owns Spikes and Spurs Outfitters. Especially early October, me and you were up there ready to sling some arrows.
We definitely were. It's such a great farm to be on up there. And Travis has just built him a new lodge, and that place is on time.
Mikey, I think we overslept. We decided to stay up till midnight last night watching Hangover and working on the router. I'm old. I can't do that anymore. I need my beauty rest, as you can tell. It didn't work too good last night. At least we don't have a long walk. We're hunting over an alfalfa field. We got a water hole to our back and one to our left. And they're in a drought, so maybe we'll get to see something moving in here this morning.
Big knife.
You'll never hear this, but
I'll never. Oh, he'll never hear it with the wind in it. Just feeding. He's kind of heading this way, buddy.
We saw a really nice 9-point come through the backside over there. And that really, to see that opening day, that really got your heart pumping like, okay, we need to make a move.
Same morning you were in the shooting house, me and Mike Willie were sitting in a couple of lock-ons, hoping we might have the same kind of luck you were having, just a whole lot closer.
Shoot her at yearling's too little. She came in there exactly where we wanted her to. She was loving that muzzy bow on her setup. Did you see her stop and smell it? She gave me plenty of chance to shoot her, but I just couldn't do it with little yearling standing there with her. He was just a little too tiny. Call me soft or whatever you want to, but
Hopefully we'll have some more big old mama does troll through here. Or either a king daddy buck.
That was early in the season, because about 2 months later, the yearling wouldn't have mattered.
Backwoods Life TV is brought to you by Antler King, bigger bucks, healthier deer, Muzzy broadheads, bad to the bone, Hawk Sport Optics, bringing new focus to your world, quality archery designs, focus on the shot, we'll take care of the rest, advanced tree stand technologies, engineered to advance your game, Ghost Blind, total concealment in any environment, lethal human scent elimination, be certain, be lethal. Hunter Safety System, dedicated to saving hunters' lives. X Factor, be dead silent. By Spot Hog and Steady Stock. And by these great companies.
Are you taking more than 30 years of hunting and shooting experience to the field this morning? So are we. Hawk Sport Optics, bringing new focus to your world.
Advanced tree stands, engineered to advance your game.
Are you in the field regardless of the season? Rifle, muzzleloader, crossbow, so are we. Hawk Sport Optics, bringing new focus to your world.
This segment of Backwoods Life TV is brought to you by Elite Archery. Respect the game.
It's only like 25 degrees this morning. That's gonna leave a mark. If she comes in here, I'm gonna shoot her. Absolutely drilled her. Man, when I drew my bow back, my shoulder popped. I don't know what it was. Dang, it hurt. I'm glad she didn't turn around or something, because I couldn't have held it back much longer. I think we've been up here hunting for almost 3 weeks now, all total.
And that's the first one we really, had perfect where we could shoot. We've seen a pile of deer, saw some good bucks. Most everything's been out of bow range, and just hadn't had much that was right there in the gravy train. So, Lee put it on her. That looks like it was a real good shot, don't you? Got some back straps on the grill though, baby. Man, that's cool. My heart's just when there's blood right where the deer was standing, that's usually a good sign. I think that muzzy did the job. Well, let's just follow the blood trail and see where it ends. She came in perfect. The wind was kind of blowing straight towards her, so she kept smelling us. She finally stepped out in the open where I could see her good, and I had to put the Elite to work. We've been hunting for several weeks up in the Midwest. Here this week at Spikes and Spurs Outfitters. When I finally had a deer in range, I had to go ahead and warm up a little bit. Old Muzzy definitely did a number on her. We could have followed that blood trail at a dead run. Let's get her back to the camp, get her skin out, and we'll have some good backstrap for the grill. If that ain't living the backwoods life, I don't know what is. That's cool right there, boys.
Backwoods Life TV is also brought to you by Halo Rangefinders. Never compromise, never miss. The Silent Rider. Reduce ATV noise by 60%. The Pile Driver. Any powder and time. Pile Driver Feeder by Wild Game Innovations. Night Rifles. America's Muzzleloader. Lights Out Trail Camera by Wild Game Innovations. The world of trail cameras will never be the same. Buck Bomb. Scents and attractions that blow away the competition.
We've been farming all of our lives.
We work hard so we can enjoy hunting.
With Antler King products, we know our whitetails are getting the vitamins and minerals they need to remain healthy and grow bigger antlers.
It's clear we've made the right choice.
Antler King, bigger bucks, healthier deer.
Are you living the backwoods life? Say it loud and proud with apparel from backwoodslife.com. Our online store has today's hottest t-shirts, hats, stickers, koozies, and more. Awesome designs for the whole family. Backwoodslife.com. Live it.
Farming is our life.
Hunting is our life passion.
We know that in both, it's what's planted in the ground first that matters.
And that's why we choose Antler King food plot mixes.
Our results speak for themselves.
Antler King, bigger bucks, healthier deer.
This segment of Backwoods Life TV is brought to you by Scott Archery, everyone's #1.
That last week of bow season, I've been having close call after close call, and it was down to one last afternoon of bow hunting. My buddy Justin had come up there to video me for rifle season. He jumped in this ghost blind with me last afternoon, trying to fill that bow buck tag before rifle season opened up.
The ghost blind down here on the field, been hunting it the last several days. I put the DSD decoy out there, see if maybe something go up there and bow up at it. But I've seen a shooter here just about every afternoon, and it hadn't always been the same one, so odds are in our favor. It's the last afternoon to fill a tag with this. Tomorrow we got to put on the orange and start slinging some lead.
pretty awesome that buck come in on you like that.
It was cool footage when he was out there, but whenever I hit them horns together, he started coming, and by the time he closed the distance, it just was too dark. The camera was out of light, and the camera was out of light way before he ever got in there close enough, and by the time he did get to the decoy, it was so dark we couldn't even see him with our eyes, much less the camera. So those cameras, they got to have some light to operate, and not to mention legal shooting light was over by the time he got there.
So now that y'all got all this bow hunting out of the way, the big guns time to come out, right?
We've been waiting on you for 4 weeks.
Is that what it was?
That was.
Yeah, y'all didn't tell me you were there. How you waiting on me?
I
found out on Facebook, and I said, well, heck, I better go on up there. I'm gonna get left behind.
That's right.
Every morning rifle season, time to break out them hawk scopes and see what we can get in the crosshairs.
Woody's got a rifle, so you know it's gonna be an adventure.
I've been dreaming about this spot since last year. We saw a really nice buck out here last year, right last evening at dusk. Just couldn't get a shot on him. And then the first day we bow hunted in here, the weather was really bad, so Mike Grumman and I sat in here, because we can technically bow hunt out of here if you stand up. And out there about 345 yards, there was a stud walk across there. I brought the equalizer today, so if I can connect and hit him, anything in that field today, Jeremy and I own him, so we're out with Spikes and Spurs Outfitters, Lewistown, Missouri, for the 2012 opening rifle season, and we are pumped.
There's a buck right there.
Where?
Just to the left of that brown tree.
How far is he? 342 yards. Man! Man! Missed him.
I don't think so.
Huh?
He missed.
Really?
He's still standing there. On the edge of the trees.
That was the same stand where you'd seen that 9-point early in the season. Yeah. In bow season, he was a little out of range, and apparently rifle season, he was still out of range.
Yeah, I mean, after I missed that buck, he was about 325, 340 yards out there. He just really added insult to appetite. He just stood there and let me take another shot at him. Only thing I know I for sure killed was some soybeans. Because me and Jeremy saw them just blow straight up in there.
It's when you miss a deer, it's bad. But what makes it worse is when the deer doesn't move.
Yeah.
Doesn't even know he's being shot at. He's just sitting there going,
yeah,
really?
Much.
He basically was saying, bring it, I ain't afraid.
Is it a thunderstorm? You know, lightning striking, or
yeah.
And I think he would have stayed out there for about the next 2 or 3 weeks if the doe hadn't left.
Well, you know how it is. We took a shot or two, or 3,
4, 6.
But the buck lived to the next morning, and as fate would have it, me and Jeremy just got set up. We had this beautiful plan, and I just said something about this buck walking out like at 75 yards by this tree. Man, that's where that buck needs to come out at. But we, you know, good modern technology guys like we are, we were sitting there texting Michael Lee.
Don't blame this on me. Don't blame this on me.
I'm gonna blame him a
little
little bit.
It's not my fault that you can't hit nothing.
And of course, the same buck I had shot at that evening and missed, of course, walks out at 75 yards right by that cedar tree.
That's that buck yesterday, isn't it? That's a nice buck. You see him?
Come on, right here.
Yeah, look right here. Right there.
Oh, yeah.
Man!
That's him.
Man! Can't find him.
He's right there.
Man!
Give me a second.
Man!
I can't find the same deer. Seriously?
Come out right there.
I'm pretty sure he was within your range, but you gotta have a bullet in the gun.
About 75 yards.
This is painful.
So that's...
If you'd hurry up and hit that son of a gun, somebody else could hunt that spot.
Really, we could have all killed our tags out of that stand if he'd have hurried up.
We went back to the camp and shot my rifle, and I hit the 10 ring with it. So we know it's not the rifle. We know it's not the Hawk optic. So there must be a short in here.
So we've established there's nothing wrong with the rifles, nothing wrong with the Hawk scope.
Nothing wrong with the deer.
It's just some buck fever setting in every
I
time.
don't know, is that probably that camera guy behind me stalking me?
I demand the best. In a game of inches, when the smallest imperfections can mean the difference between success and failure, I feel confident knowing that every QAD Ultra-Rest has been designed, manufactured, and assembled right here on American soil. With unparalleled precision and uncompromised quality, the Ultra-Rest is more than a piece of equipment. It's a part of who we are. I shoot the Ultra-Rest, America's Rest, only by Quality Archery Designs.
This segment of Backwoods Life TV is brought to you by Game Plan Gear. Every successful hunt begins with a game plan.
Whenever we got there, we set up a couple of wild game trail cameras, and we put one of them right on the trail, and it was right in the same spot where we'd had the buck we rattled in that just got there too dark. And we've been seeing bucks there over and over and over. And the first night the trail camera was set up, we had 4 shooter bucks on it that were, I mean, any of the 4 would have been on the hit list. So Justin and I were putting some time in, gonna see what we could find in that one little spot. Right, again this afternoon with Spikes and Spurs Outfitters. We bow hunted right here the last, I guess, 4 or 5 afternoons. You know, we've seen shooter bucks in here every afternoon, but they've always been just a little too far out of bow range. Last night one came all the way in, but it didn't get here till we'd already lost camera light. So if any one of them will do the same thing tonight that they've been doing all week, then we're gonna try to put this Hawk scope to work. There's 6 of them. Oh, there's a buck. That's a shooter. He's just gonna go right there. Where's they at? He ain't gonna stop. He's walking away from us now. The way the sun was shining through the creek, the sun was shining, I mean, right in on us. And I just couldn't, he couldn't hardly see him in the camera, I couldn't hardly see him in the scope. And we never could both get a shot at that buck at the same time. You know, ended up watching him walk off with those does. Another close call, and you know, one of the big hot farms there at Spikes and Spurs, but still hadn't got him on the dirt. The next morning, I mean, it was cold and frosty, but we've been seeing plenty of bucks out of the ghost blind. Me and Justin were going to try to sneak in there real quiet and see if we could make something happen.
Justin, I hear something right over there. Might be turkeys. One turkey just flew down right there. There's a doe in there. There's a doe. She's moving right there to the right. There's a buck back there behind her. There's a buck. Yeah, I see. He's a good buck. Good buck. I found him. I found him. He's gonna come into that gap right there. I'm on him whenever. Hey! You think I hit him? You smoked him. I actually think that's a big old tank of a body deer that I saw the very first afternoon we came back over here and set up. We've seen all the bucks right through here so much that we're giving them all names. Man, that's cool. I think he's a big old body, big old mature 8-point, don't you?
He's got big dark antlers compared to the others we've seen. I don't know what he is, but he is big.
Oh man, that's cool.
Ain't no doubt about it.
Finally, dude, finally. Man, that's cool.
That sure didn't take long, but I'm glad we came back here this morning.
Chilling over here behind the ghost blind. Got frost on everything. Left the tripod and the shooting sticks out here last night, and it is all covered in frost. Old field pod there, it gives you a good steady rest. And I started to say I probably didn't need that steady of a rest at 75 yards, but the way I'm shaking right now, I'm probably glad I had it. Man, that's cool. Is that him laying over?
I seen him when he was walking up.
I'm pretty sure we don't have to look for blood. Let's go off right here. Man, that is a stud. Let's get one over here. Dude. Big old 8-point.
Dark one.
Got a kicker coming off right here, makes him a 9. Little kicker up here. Man, that's cool. Been hunting up here with Spikes and Spurs. Bow hunted last week and saw shooters. I'm talking about every day. Saw this deer first afternoon we were out bow hunting, and this is the first time we've seen him since. We've been hunting right here every afternoon for almost 2 weeks. What you think about that, Travis?
After a long struggle.
They had to have been bedded though, right here in this creek.
Oh, really?
And we just heard them when they got up and started walking, and it was a doe. Walked out first, and he was right behind her. And we hollered at him, and he stopped and put the hammer on him. That's a big old weight off some shoulders, ain't it, right there?
Well, I know it is off mine. I don't know about you guys, but it's a heck of a relief to me.
Shoot you, man.
That's awesome.
Appreciate it, man.
I appreciate it.
Another year.
We've been waiting for.
Another big old buck on the dirt.
Right.
So when you dropped that hammer, I just want you to know me and Jeremy about fell out of our stand because we were on the other side of that creek. And when it echoed up that creek bottom, it startled old boy.
Yeah, we probably weren't, what, 500 or 600 yards apart
I don't think we
across
were
there.
about 500 yards or less.
But
it was obvious to me, no doubt, that you had dropped the hammer on one.
I guess thankfully mine was a little closer than Woody's or what
Yeah.
however the luck played out. But either way, thankfully I had my buck on the dirt.
Well, I should have traded rifles with you probably to change my luck up because, as you know, that afternoon, my luck continued.
But I will give you some credit because you're sticking with it.
This is to put up with. I got one of these for him to stay awake.
It ain't so much that Woody It ain't so much that Woody worries about Jeremy staying awake while he hunts. It's just that Jeremy snores when he's sleeping, so you can't have that.
Well, see, the problem is too, though, if he's asleep, I can't.
That is a problem.
I need him watching out for me while I nap.
So number one.
So I'm rested when I take that 440-yard shot.
Jeremy snores too much when he sleeps. Number two, Woody can't snore if Jeremy's snoring because then they don't see any deer.
That's right.
I think you got it figured out.
All right, guys, the last afternoon at Spikes and Spur Outfitter, Lewistown, Missouri. We've been on the bucks every day. Some of them out there 450 yards, some inside of that. But that's okay. We're still at it. Last afternoon, out in the soybean field and trying to get it done well last evening.
Hold on, get him. Okay.
You on him?
I'm on him.
Wait. 1, 2, 3. You ready?
You didn't hit him.
Huh?
You didn't hit him. He's just standing there. He's still. Oh, you didn't hit him. He's still standing there.
I mean, but
he's fixing to go back towards that doe now.
What am I doing wrong?
There he goes. See, he's turned broadside.
Am I shooting high or low?
I can't tell.
I'm going one more time. I got him.
Well, nope. He must have hit right under him. He's still just standing there broadside.
You're kidding me, right?
Uh-oh. There you go.
I missed him again?
Yeah, he's still standing there.
I ain't gonna shoot no more, dude.
Yeah, they ain't really so spooked. The doe's feeding gorgeous. There he goes.
He just ran off, didn't he?
No, he's still standing there.
445. Shit, I'm gonna try this one.
Well,
he's going to the right. I can't believe I didn't hit him. It's not the bucks weren't there. It's just that
when it boils
I was
down
not
to
on my A game in Missouri.
When it boils down to it, the end result is Kevin's going to the taxidermist and me and you going to the tag sandwich shop.
And Woody's going back to the store because he
got possible bullets.
Backwoods Life TV is brought to you by Antler King, bigger bucks, healthier deer, Muzzy Broadheads, bad to the bone, Hawk Sport Optics, bringing new focus to your world, quality archery designs, focus on the shot, we'll take care of the rest, advanced tree stand technologies, engineered to advance your game, Ghost Blind, total concealment in any environment, lethal human scent elimination, be certain, be lethal, Hunter Safety System, dedicated to saving hunters' lives. X Factor, be dead silent. By Spot Hog and Steady Stock. And by these great company.
Welcome to the Backwoods. You got the guts. Let's go for the glory.
Load up the truck. My playground is out in the woods, back in the sticks, this is my hood. Waking up early with nature's hand in mine.